Welcome to Rock Up Racing.
Good morning! It's the 1st of August, nearly my birthday, and today we are heading to Snetterton and we're taking the LMP2 Nissan Jade, the space rocket race car. So we have not driven this car at all, not even in the garden, not even on the drive, not down the road, not driven it at all. We've started it and sort of run up to temperature. That's literally all we've done. We've been working on the car, however. We've done extensive work on the brakes and just other little bits and pieces, as we sort of alluded to in the last video. So it's had a thorough going over, and it got to the point now where it's the only thing that we could do now is take it to the track and hopefully not, but see what bits fall off. But I'm sure it'll be fine.
The Jade Nissan is the latest addition to Rock Up Racing's impressive lineup. This LMP2 race car, equipped with a 420 horsepower V6 race engine, is a marvel of engineering. In simple terms, an LMP2 car is a type of prototype race car designed specifically for endurance racing. These cars are known for their lightweight build, aerodynamic design, and powerful engines, making them perfect for high-speed competition over long distances. With the Jade Nissan, the team is ready to tackle new challenges and push the limits on the track.
Here we are at Snetterton. Look at that. Little Tommy's here. Busy. So test day today. Open pit lane, so hopefully should get plenty of running. Real good session. And iron out any problems, if any. And get used to driving the car. It's literally, I think we're all so excited to see this on the track and see what it can do. So we're at Snetterton today, Tom.
We are.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited. It's going to be a learning curve for me.
Yeah.
It's a shout. It's going to be a learning curve for me, you. Of course, it'll be a learning curve for Rob as well.
Yeah, not kidding.
I'm looking forward. I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
The car seems to be okay so far. Driven out the pit lane.
We've done a lot of work on it.
Yeah. It's mostly you guys, to be fair. I haven't had a huge amount of input with it, with being so busy at the garage. So
yeah.
You guys have sorted the brakes out, haven't you?
Yep.
And a few other bits and bobs.
Mm.
So you're happy with it, and yeah, say cautiously optimistic.
So what's the plan for the first session out?
So Rob's going to do a lap in it, just see how the car feels, make sure it's okay. He's then going to come in. We're ballpark figuring the torque figures on the wheels. Normally we torque the 911s up to about 140. We've got to torque this up to about at least 400. So it's a big difference. We've got a massive new torque wrench there. So he's going to do one lap, come in. I'm going to take all the pins out of the wheels. I'll show you. Take all the pins out of the wheels here, and then just whack the torque wrench. Just make sure it hasn't undone itself. We could get a white pen and mark it, make sure it's not undoing. But for now, just whack them on. Just make sure they're still 400 and they're not loosening themselves. If they are a little bit loose, then just ramp the torque up a bit to like 450, 500, something like that. A little bit more. Anyway, a few more laps, and then come in and check the pressures and temperatures. and then just get some seat time in it.
Here we go. First session for the Jade. Let's go.
The initial lap is all about getting a feel for the car. It's crucial to monitor temperatures and pressures, ensuring everything is in the right range. It's also important to remember that the car is running on cold slicks, so finding the right balance and grip is key before pushing the limits. With the first lap completed, Rob returns to the pit lane to ensure the wheels are still properly torqued, confirming that everything is set up correctly. However, as he makes his way to the pit lane, a different issue begins to raise its ugly head.
Temperature's too high.
The what?
The oil temperature's like 103.
Is it?
Yeah, what the f? We're gonna push it in the garage, mate.
Push it in the garage?
Otherwise we'll kill it.
Push it in the garage.
I didn't touch it until I got in. But you
Okay.
need to take the bodywork off the rear and see what it's actually doing.
Right.
Like, is it not circulating the oil or something? Like, we got the wrong setting.
As the oil temperature skyrockets, the team needs to act fast. Tom quickly gets to work, removing all the carbon bodywork from Jade to conduct a thorough inspection. It's a race against time to identify and resolve the issue before it leads to more serious complications. The coolant tank, which seemed fine earlier, now appears to be running low. The team quickly tops it up and sends the car back onto the track, hoping for a simple fix to the issue.
Have you turned it? What was it not doing?
It was giving me alarm. I think the alarm's on the water temperature.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Despite topping off the coolant, the water temperature alarm continues to sound, indicating a persistent issue. With no other options, the team decides to tow the car back to their garage for a more thorough investigation. It's clear that a deeper dive into the problem is needed to uncover what's causing the overheating. Tom begins his investigation and discovers an airlock in the water cooling system. To fix the problem, the team decides to bleed the water system completely and start over. By carefully removing any air pockets, they ensure the cooling system can function properly and keep the car at optimal temperatures.
I think you can't see much in there, but there's...
That's some posture you've got there, Tom.
I'm gonna blow my back out.
What is it you're doing? Do you know?
I don't know what I'm doing. No, so basically the data logger in the car was measuring loads of stuff, but it wasn't measuring engine oil temperature for some reason. If we can look on here, you can see we can basically track engine speed and can compare it to the cooling temperature. So you can see it where it was boiling before. But yeah, it was not doing engine oil temperature, which is really unhelpful.
So just
adding
cars,
that.
just the engine will get too hot and the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Motec system wasn't properly configured, making it difficult for the team to understand the car's behavior. Tom takes the time to adjust the settings, ensuring the correct data is being recorded and displayed on the digital readout on the steering wheel. With these adjustments made, the team prepares the car to head out again, hoping to complete more than just one lap this time.
To go out.
Well, I don't think the alarms came on until we came in the pits.
Right, I think it was more pressure warning.
Yeah.
I think it was just a weird...
So we don't know what the alarm was that came on initially, and perhaps we're just too hot in the pit lane. We need to just get some airflow through it, basically.
Yeah.
Have we been warming it up too much, or?
But yeah, it doesn't need as much as everything it like.
I mean, that's optimistic. I mean, it might not work, but I'm pretty sure we'll get a lap out of it. So
you're just going to go take it out for one lap?
yeah.
Right, out again. Let's see if they've sorted the cooling issue. Fingers crossed.
Out on track for the second time, Rob immediately senses something is wrong. The car is running rough and lacks power. Now the challenge is to complete an entire lap without pulling over or breaking down, especially on a busy test day. Rob brings the car in again, this time suspecting the opposite issue. He believes the car is running too cold and needs more warming up after the newly renewed cooling system. Unfortunately, a catastrophic error is about to change the course of today's session.
It's got like no power and it's not running, so I'm wondering if there's like a so let's warm it up a bit.
As Robert goes to press the ignition button, his ring finger accidentally brushes against the extremely sensitive extinguisher button below. This sets off the fire extinguisher in both the cockpit and the engine bay, causing an unexpected and chaotic turn of events.
At least the temperature is good.
You wouldn't even tell it's gone off, would you? Very good.
With the extinguisher going off, the team's day is over. It's clear that a more in-depth investigation is needed. Leakage tests, coolant tests, and possibly even a session on the rolling road. The team decides to regroup over lunch and make a plan. Today wasn't their day, but they can't let it bring them down. In just 2 days, they'll return to Snetterton, bringing their reliable blue car to race in their favorite series, Bernie's V8s and Historic Outlaws. They hope that today's test session used up all their bad luck and a successful weekend awaits.